Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and we are playing Due Last Week by Grand Remy. Well, hopefully this will be a little lengthier than the previous two games that we've played, but at the same time, well, I don't know if I should expect that. We'll see. First of all, let's start off with looking into the description of the game and maybe shortening it a little bit. Shorten the horror experience where you play as Miles Kent, a struggling construction worker who lives in a town called Wickerford, barely scraping by with no money for streaming services. Okay. You find comfort in renting cheap VHS tapes from real-time rentals, a rundown but familiar story you visit often. How is that cheaper? However, one night Miles forgot to return one of his rented tapes, which was due last week. He drives across town to real-time rentals only to not find his friend Donnie, a cashier at the place, and instead of an intern cashier who calls himself Chris. Chris sees Miles return his tape, in which he gives him a late fee, but quickly waives it as Miles needs to do something for Chris. Miles soon learns about the disappearance of Wickerford while doing chores for Chris, and befriends a customer who is the son of a man who doesn't trust Chris' politeness. In the end, Miles has to stay sharp, obey Chris, and unlock the mystery behind the Wickerford disappearances. Okay. Maybe there will be more to it. I just read this. Except for this. Now something feels off. The store's dark, the streets are quiet, it's a rainy night, and Donnie hasn't been answering his phone. Miles just wants to drop the tape off. That's all. Okay. VHS video! To be quite fair with you, I think ZZZ made me feel like that I would not mind running my own video store. That would be pretty nice. Package the trash. No. Clearance. Alright. What's up, mate? What is Donnie?
He just got off of his shift. In the intern cashier worked the late shift.
I'm here to return Vanguard Shadow Assault.
Vanguard Shadow Assault. Ah, that movie is a train wreck. I don't know how you can sit through that. The acting is cringy, the plot is a mess, and the special effects look like they were done by a group of middle schoolers, just like those games here that you play currently.
What? No way, it's a classic. It has tons of action, a great storyline. No, it doesn't.
Seriously, it was one of those movies you watch ironically. You know, like so bad it's good.
What if it's so bad that it's bad? Well, okay, maybe it was not the best. You cannot deny the nostalgia.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, what's your name?
It's Miles.
Miles, huh? You're one of John's regulars, right? I've seen him around a lot. He always talks about how loyal you are to the store, helping out, keeping things running smooth. Oh, by the way, you have a late fee on that tape. It was supposed to be due last week.
Ah, he said the title. Ha 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 ha.
But because you are such a loyal customer, I'll waive the fee.
Ooh.
But you have to do a little something for me.
What's that?
Take out the trash, it's overflowing back there. It's in the release section. The dumpster is around the back of the store.
Okay, you got it, man.
Also, my name is Chris, and once you have taken out the trash, you can leave, but come back tomorrow. Same time you got here, okay?
Gotcha. Why would I come back to me? What? Whatever. Can I sprint? I can, thank you. Adios! Huh. Do I go this way or the other way? What the hell? Hello?
Hey!
Sup?
What you doing out here?
Just taking out the trash, that's all.
Listen, the name's Bob.
I don't care.
Uncle Bob. Understand that Chris is the one working the register now?
Yeah, what about it?
Well, I'm just here to warn you. Chris ain't exactly an innocent guy. Some folks say he's a little strange.
How strange?
That's all a part of his plan. He acts completely normal at first. Then once he gains your trust, he makes you do jobs that become more and more unsettling. If I were you, I'd get the hell out before he makes you work for him forever.
Wait, hold on. How the hell am I supposed to trust you? You're the one standing behind a shady VHS store waiting for some guy like me to show up.
You should, and I made peace with what I am. But Chris, he's the kind that wears a mask so long he forgets it's not his real face.
What are you even talking about? He just works here. He's quiet, sure, but he's not...
He's not what? Dangerous? You think these disappearances are a coincidence? 8 people in 3 months, all last seen around this block, around this store, late night renters who never came back.
I mean, I heard about them, but they weren't connected to this place.
No evidence, no cameras out back, just silence. Chris works nights and no one ever sees what happens between check-ins and clock-outs. But I've seen pattern smiles, same tape returned, same weird timestamp, same look in his eyes when someone asks too many questions. He doesn't chase them, he invites them. That's how he gets you. You walk in thinking you're returning some dusty movie, and before you know it, you're a part of the script.
You think Chris is making people disappear?
I think Chris is offering something, and if folks don't pay what they owe, he takes it from them. Time, memory, or worse. You ever notice how quiet it gets when he's alone back there? I saw him once carrying something to the back after closing. It was moving.
Then why don't you do something, huh?
'Cause I did once, and the next morning my nephew suddenly disappeared. That smile of his, that's not kindness, kid, that's a warning. Quick, get to your car and leave. He's near the back door.
Press E near the car to leave. Alright.
Why can't I go? What the fuck? Are you serious?
Can I throw it? No? Why can't I go? Well, I would totally go for a car. Bob, I think you lied to me. I guess I have to enter the store then. I mean... the game doesn't let me... Oh! Alright, nights to 11:01. Why am I back here for? I was not returned, not gonna lie. I was not returned. What's up, man? Hey Chris, I'm back, like I said.
Cool. Did you take out the trash like I asked?
Of course.
Are you sure you didn't see anyone back there?
No? Man, it's hot in here.
Anyways, I have another job for you. It's here at the beginning of my break. I want you to serve any customers that come in here.
But I'm the customer, man.
Customer employee, what's the difference? Just keep an eye on the register, I'll be back.
And how do I do that if I... Hello.
Sup, girl?
Hey man, what you in for?
Please, call me Case.
Okay, Case, what movie or TV show do you want to rent?
I really wanna see that Grunge House movie. Seems pretty spooky. Do you know where it is?
Maybe. I'll let you know when I find it. Where did he... Din 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 din. Oh. Hey, Case, I think I found the tape you're looking for.
Really? Dude, that cover looks so good! I really wish I could pay you actual cash for this, but the only thing I got is a couple of coupons for a burger joint across the town. You wanna have some late night dinner?
Sure, I mean, I don't really have anything to do, so I'll go with you. I got my car so we can go there faster.
Alright, bet!
What? Really? I would not go with this guy. This is not even a real bird. Come on. It's like he has a scarf that tries to be a bird. It's crazy. Anyway, let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Well, this kinda doesn't want to work. It did now. Burger joint, 11:08 p.m. Do do do. Can I sit down?
Man, this place is dead.
Well, it's 11 at night. This place usually booming at dinner time. Anyways, I just wanted to say thanks for finding the VHS tape for me. It means a lot.
You're welcome, Case. I gotta ask you something though. Do you know who Chris is?
Yeah, we used to be friends until the incident.
You worked at the store?
Well, yeah, Chris practically lives there, so it's no surprise that me and him were friends. Anyways, we're friends once. Things weren't always like this. When we first started, we were on the same page.
That, by the way, little mouse thing in the middle of the screen actually pisses me off right now.
Things weren't always like this. When we first started, we were on the same page. But Chris, he changed overnight, but little by little. He got more obsessed with the store, with the power he had there, and then he started treating people like they were beneath him. One night, which I will not forget, Chris and another worker named Ethan were having an argument. I don't know what it was about, but suddenly Chris smashed a VHS tape on the wall. The silence was too loud. He then threatened that Ethan he would kill him. Ethan was horrified, but he kept working until the next day where he disappeared without a trace. Since that night, Chris wasn't the same again. Listen, kid, do you know Uncle Bob?
Well, yeah, he told me about Chris and said not to trust him.
Okay, cool. He's my dad, and I was gonna tell you what he already said.
Okay. Wow. You say Uncle Bob even though it's your dad? Okay.
Just one more piece of advice for you. Tomorrow, finish the job. I know what's going on around here. These disappearances were an accident. They were all workers for the VHS store. Workers just like you who returned the tape and then were forced to comply to Chris's demands. I want you to have this. It will keep you from ending up like the rest of them. Remember that tomorrow you finish the job.
Pick up a gun. Alright. Night 3, 12 a.m. Anyone else is actually annoyed by the fact that it says a.m. even though it's middle of the night, but it's still 12? Where is he? Where the hell is Chris? He's usually glued to this spot. Chris, where are you? Damn, no answer. The hell? There is no a newspaper on the desk. Breaking. Another missing person. Report now makes 9 missing people in the span of 3 months. The missing person is local VHS store cashier Donnie Parker, who was last seen behind the real-time rental store. If anyone is able to find Donnie, they will receive $100,000. What the fuck? I gotta go find him now! Oh, I was... really? I was like, oh, maybe we can have that dialogue, and I got destroyed. Interesting. Yeah, you know. Okay, you've unlocked a good ending, killed Chris, rentals declared bankruptcy, you were encountered by the police and was given $100,000 for your efforts, you and Case befriended each other and both got high-paying jobs. The end, thanks for playing. Alright. I mean, there was more to it, at least. There was a little more to it compared to the other two games. So that, in general, makes it a little better, I guess. And it works, so that's nice. The idea is there, I guess. I feel like maybe the delivery in the very end could be better. Yeah. It was alright, though. It was alright. I don't really have anything else to add over here, not gonna lie. I think it is time to once again quickly end the video. And tomorrow we'll sit to one last game from Gran Trimi. We'll see if the fourth one is going to be, well, similar in length to what we played today, or if it will be like basically like an instant soup. Basically, you play it as long as you prepare an instant soup. What a way to describe a game, by the way. But yeah, due last week was kinda alright. It was kinda alright. That's all I have to say. Consider liking the video if you enjoyed, of course. And if you were new around, consider subscribing. If you subscribe, you will actually remember to get VHS tapes back to the stores before your due time is over. Basically, we'll never be late with returning the VHS tapes. Not like anyone uses VHS tapes or rents them anymore, but you know, in case there is a situation in the future where you want to rent one, you will not be late with giving it back. Yeah. Alright, let's end the video. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow too. Bye bye.